RAZED sets up the game right away by slapping some shoes on your feet that will explode if you're not moving. There's some developer trying to destroy the in-game world that forces you to wear the shoes. The developer is the antagonist and the boss you will face at the end of each area. Mechanically translated to the game, this means you need to keep a power bar from dropping to 0 or else you explode. Either you need to keep moving over a certain speed to fill the bar, or pick up power crystals to fill the meter. That's not all. For some reason, the shoes can be upgraded. And this is where the game shows some of its humor. The shoes banter is pretty good. The left shoe is really quite helpful and delivers instructions about the upgrades. But the right shoe only wants to explode. Typical right shoe. So the upgrades are jumping, drifting, stomp, speed boost, and wall running. They all add to the movement system, and that builds on top of the running. With the upgrades, the levels get more challenging and definitely more exciting. The least exciting upgrade though is drifting, and most of the time it's not useful. Almost all of the turns do not require it, and it often feels like the developer forgot about the upgrade. The stomp is the most game-changing. You'll use it to lower platforms and open up new areas. It can also push bombs that will knock down walls, and that's what really changes the game. Some of the best and most difficult levels use this upgrade well. The problem is that mechanically, RAZED is just okay. It can feel good to learn a level and get better at hitting the jumps. It can also feel bad because it's so unforgiving. Trying to cut a corner will stop you dead in your tracks. I've also had an issue when landing right on the edge of a platform. The game will lock me to the edge, and I'll be stuck there until I die, unable to move. It's disheartening, and I wish the game just made it look like I didn't make the jump, just push me over the edge. Having such ruthless physics means that the only way to complete the level is the developer intended way. You'll have just enough energy to do what you need to do. There's no opportunity for anything surprising to happen, and there's almost no way to get lucky and save a run after a mistake. But that's not to say that there are not multiple developer-created ways through a level. There are, and it's great to find them. You'll even want to go back and replay levels with the new upgrades to see what you can bypass and get a better time. It provides way more replayability than just trying to get a lower time, since there will be a new way to look at the levels. Side note, there are 60 levels in the game, and they're pretty short. I was completing most of them in around 30 seconds. However, it takes a lot longer than that to actually complete the level, as you have to keep retrying over and over and over. I do want to mention that the boss levels are also a nice departure from the normal levels. They're similar, but the boss changes the level as you escape. This is so much more exciting and tense. It can create some unexpected moments. But after you've seen it, you know what to do. The whole game works like this, and I had a lot of problems trying to make it through any level on my first try. Not from lack of skill, although that definitely did happen, but because the first time through, there's not enough time to react to all the unexpected. You won't realize that right after you turn, you need to jump. Or you won't know where the second bounce pad is after you hit the first, and then you just won't make it. You'll be replaying the levels a lot trying to learn them. RAZED does have the comforts that you would expect in this kind of game. There's online leaderboards and even ghosts of your best run. Overall, I'm feeling meh on RAZED. On one hand, the levels are designed well, there are a ton of mechanics, and I love the talking shoes. On the other, the physics hurt the flow of the game too much. Therefore, it doesn't have a sense of speed these games require for me. It's rigid and doesn't feel playful. It's not my preference, but I can see many people enjoying RAZED. After you do unlock all the upgrades, seeing how you can go back and master the levels with them could be very gratifying. If you can overlook the physics issues, then you should consider RAZED. Hey, thanks for watching. Hit subscribe to see some more indie game reviews. Use the playlist next to my head to see some action games, and I'll see you in the next one.